Hey, awesome people of YouTube, welcome back to another Bannerlord video. Sorry it took so long to make it, but we are here. So, today we're going to be talking about how to grow your kingdom. More specifically, how to recruit other nobles, already existing clans to your kingdom. Because you can only do so much by yourself, right? You want to have your vassals who will help you build a bigger army or who will make other armies by themselves and can help you take over more territory, expand your kingdom, your empire, and pretty much just have you have easier time, right? But before we get started, I just want to say that if you enjoy this type of video, do help me out by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. And we stream on Twitch every day, and we have our Discord. All those links will be down in the description, right? Do me the favor and go check them out. But with all that said, let's talk about recruiting other noble clans, right? Because remember, to grow a kingdom, there's two ways. Either promote one of your companions to a clan status and give them their own clan, or by recruit other clans to your side. Well, doing the promoting can be a bit hard because they're not gonna have as many members as you can see, right? They'll have 3 members sometimes, they'll go to 4, but it will still be hard. But other clans already existing can have 10 people, which will give them a bigger strength because they will have more parties, or even 5, 7 that will be bigger. They will also have higher clientele, which means they'll have more troops, which means they will be able to help you make bigger armies, right? But how do you recruit them? Well, there's 2 ways. There's the one way and then there's a smart way, right? The first way is to recruit them during peacetime. You can just go to any leader of the clan. You can do so by looking up in encyclopedia, right? Go into a kingdom, for example, and let's say you want to recruit from Britannia. You want to recruit, don't recruit the ones that are mercenaries, like Jawal, they're mercenaries, Lake Rats, Gilman, Benzalal, and there's a few other ones that are mercenaries that will leave, right? But for example, you want to recruit Fen Karnak, right? You want to talk to Maris, right? Click on her and it will tell you where she is. You talk to her, and depending on your relation and her wealth status and her settlement amount or fees will determine if she'll be like, yes, I'm down to join you, or no, right? The reason why I don't recommend this method during the peacetime is because they will leave all their territory and join you. So for example, Mary's has Abcomer Castle. She will literally just says deuces to that castle and leave and join you, which means no thieves, right? Which is why I don't recommend it, because you want to try to bring extra castles or towns into your fold, right? So the best way is to do it during a war, right? So as you can see, I'm at war with Vollandia right now. So for me, the best way would be to recruit Vollandians, right? For example, if I want to recruit, well, look, somebody who doesn't have any, yeah, Vartan of Dejalind. He has clan tier 3, which is not huge. He's Waffus poor, he has no settlements, and he has some relation with me. So those are huge things, right? His Waffus poor, so he cannot make a huge army, cannot have party, which means he already has slightly negative relations, because you will be able to offer money to join you, right? He has no settlements, because if he has settlements like town or a castle, it will increase the price of needing to recruit him to your kingdom, right? And will also make it less likely, right? I don't know the math, apologize for that. And if you have good relations, not in a negative but in a positive, he will be able to join you easier with less money, right? So the easy way to get your relations with him is by fighting him and letting him and his clan members go. That's what I did with a lot of the other people, with Vagirovic, Fandurngil, and the rest of the clans, except for Sorgar clan. I literally just continued fighting them and releasing them, beating them continuously, and just letting them go. Yes, I could have made money from doing the prisoner thing, right? But I was trying to recruit him. That's why I was able to amass this, right? The only towns that and castles that I took was Duglanus, Carbenzeth, Marinoth, Sargot, not Sargot, sorry, Yakulon. So 1, 2, 3, 4 towns. We took one castle, 2 castles, right? That's it. The rest, like Sargot, Senon, Flintok, Kranerok, Nevansk, those 2 last 3 castles, I got pretty much with no fighting. Well, the only fighting I did was just fighting those clan leaders and their clan members and just letting them go, allowing me to get that high relation. So if, for example, we'll look at some of the Battanians, as you can see, I have high relations, which means I fought him continuously, which means I'll be able to get him for cheaper. Unfortunately, I don't have footage. It was on stream, but I got Nevansk and Flintok Castle for measly, I believe, 40 grand, 44,000, 2 castles, which gave me a pretty nice, clan strength. As you can see, they're at 981. Even without it, let's say they were at 500. Even that is huge, right? Now, Chronero Cast, I was also able to get, I believe, for 20 grand. I got Sanon for free for some reason. I don't know if it's due to game bugging out or not, but I was able to talk to the person, convince him at max relations, maybe even over 100, even though it doesn't show you, and be like, hey, come over, what you need? And he was like, nah, I'll just join you for free. I got a full town for free, right? Which is huge. But just because you're able to get those members, you still need to keep them their fiefs. Like, for example, Sargot, who is under control of Sargot clan, he is a Volandian, yes, right? So him keeping Sargot is not bad. But for example, myself, I am Battanian, so I get this penalty. I get a plus parade, so it will be, if you go outside, nope, safe. I believe it showed -2, right? You can see -2.01. But remember, I have the video on policies that will help you combat that, right? So you also want to have a good amount of money, and how do you get those money is by also helping you get those relations, by fighting enemies, right? By fighting them in a battle and releasing them. Yes, that will not get you money, but getting those prisoners and, you know, ransoming those prisoners can get you money. But also during battles, you will collect gear. Unfortunately, I don't have them on me, but you can sell them. You can also get good gear for yourself, you know, like legendary decorated steel lamellar shoulder pieces, which are huge, or helmets, right? This will get you the money that you need to be able to convince the lords. I believe the most expensive was 320 grand, and I forget which one it was. I believe it was Asta Castle, dude, right? Even though I already took it, he was like, I want more money. But he was already pretty wealthy, so no. But the biggest things you want to look and work on is getting those relations up. You can do it without the relations, but it will make it harder. Because if you're in good relations and you're not an evil person, they will more likely to be like, yeah, we'll join you, right? Which is huge. You want to have that huge amount of money, like 400,000 or 500,000 before you recruit. Because some of them will be like, hey, we want a lot of money, like 400 or 500 grand, right? Some will be cheaper, like 40 grand, 50 grand, 100 grand, 200 grand, right? Work on that. Work on the relations, work on the money, and always make sure you do it during the war. Because during the peacetime, it's not worth it, because them leaving their place is huge, right? But for example, if you are trying to recruit, for example, we'll use Fenkarnacht, right? Since they only have one fief, right? And they might not want to join you. What you can do is take that fief, right? It does suck, but then you can convince them, which will lower that amount of money. So since they already have a fief, I might not want them. I might want Finn Angle, since they have more people, they have 258 clan strength with no fees. I might want them. Or, for example, Finn Morcar, 248, I might would like them. Versus this guys with a settlement that only 315, right? So picking the right clan will be huge because it also considers that clan tier, their wealth, their strength, the settlements, your relations with them, and the amount of money you have. So it's a lot of things to consider. But this is the best way to grow your kingdom. Because before this whole thing during the stream, it was just myself in one little Dunglanos, which is very prosperous right now, right? I was able to grow from around 700 total strength to, as you can see, 5.8k just by recruiting the clans and conquering a few thieves, right? I was able to get that huge because these guys are huge in clan strength, which why you want the clan strength is to grow your kingdom, which means you'll be able to amass more armies, less kingdoms who will likely to attack you, because if you're bigger than them, they'll be like, maybe you won't attack them, right? As we can see, we have 987, right? We're at 1,000, almost 500, 760, 1,100. This is the strongest clan that I have, right? Then we have 653 and 689. The lowest clan strength is 653, right? And they're still rich, and that will grow, right? Maybe not necessarily, but getting those clans, getting them strength up will mean less kingdoms won't attack you, and you'll have easier time. But this is how you can recruit clans. Just a quick overview: relations, money, the clan tier, their amount of money, and your relations. If you all have that in the positive for you, you know, they're poor, you have awesome relations, you're at war, you have huge amount of money, right? That will help you. And if they're lower clan tier, will help you grow faster and recruit them easier. But with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this helped you. Don't forget to stay awesome. I hope to see you in the stream. Have a good one. Bye bye.